unlocking your potential. I'm genuinely glad to be here with you today. I have found that when people feel welcome, respected, and met with warmth, they open up more, learn more, and carry more about what they hear back into their own lives. Now, some communities understand this deeply. They begin each day by coming together, moving, connecting, grounding themselves before the day's work begins. Now, don't worry, we won't be running any laps today, but the idea holds. How we show up for one another matters. Now, I've spent my life walking alongside people as they work towards their own goals. One belief guides that work above all else. Every single person already carries strength, capacity, and wisdom within them. My role isn't to hand someone a potential they don't have. It helps to create the conditions where the potential they already hold can be seen, trusted, and put to use on their own terms. Now, every day I get to witness this unfold, and I've noticed something. It's rarely a lack of ability that holds people back. More often, it's one missing piece of support, one relationship, one moment of being truly heard, that one door opened at the right time that helps someone step into strength they've had in them all along. My hope is that whoever hears this today walks away with just one thing that helps them trust themselves a little more and keep moving forward at their own pace in their own direction. Today, I want to talk about the three things that consistently show up when people grow into the fullest, strongest versions of themselves: persistence, openness to growth, and community. I also want to talk about reflection, because growth isn't just about getting everything right the first time. It's about trying, noticing what happens, and learning from it, and adjusting, whether it's how you connect with others, how you communicate, how you show up in your work, or how you pursue your goals. Growth comes from paying attention to what's working and what isn't, and adjusting with self-compassion rather than judgment. I do this in my own work constantly. Some approaches connect deeply with some people and not with others, and that's not failure. That's information. Same is true as you move towards your own goals. Notice what you're learning. Let it inform your next step. Try again. Over time, this reflection becomes a kind of inner resource. When something unexpected happens, you're not starting from zero. You've been here before in some form, and you have what you need to respond. Everyone's potential is already whole. Now, whatever stage of life you're in right now, your worth and your capacity are not something you have to earn. They're already yours. And because people are always growing, always becoming, that inner strength is never fixed. It's always evolving right alongside you. Our work together is to help that strength find room to breathe. Now, persistence matters because it's how people build a path that's truly their own. It doesn't require perfection, and it doesn't require speed. It requires staying connected to what matters to you, even when things are hard, and trusting that setbacks are part of the process, not evidence against you. Every step you take, even the ones that don't go as planned, is building the experience and self-trust that will carry you towards what you're working for. That's the quiet power of persistence. It turns effort over time into forward motion. Now, openness to growth is otherwise known as being coachable or coachability. This is also known as the second piece, which is staying open to feedback, open to learning, open to support. Every one of us has something to offer the world, but finding your voice and sharing what you carry often takes practice, reflection, and the willingness to keep showing up, even when it feels uncertain. As you practice, as you build your skills day by day, your voice naturally grows stronger. People start to notice, not because you performed strength, but because you kept showing up as yourself, learning as you went. I remember the moment I first realized that I had something worth sharing. I was pulling together years of notes and experience into my very first course, and I froze. Who am I to write this? Who would want to learn from me? What helped me move through that doubt was being told to push harder. It was something reminding me that my perspective, shaped by my own experience, had value simply because it was mine. No one else could offer it in quite the same way. Trust that's true for you too. Every day you hold back your voice is a day the people who need to hear it don't get to. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about trusting the person you already are enough to let them be seen. Now, the third piece in all of this is surrounding yourself with people who see your strengths, hold you accountable with care, and walk alongside you rather than ahead of you or behind you. People who challenge you because they believe in you, like people watching this video who are also doing the work of growing. Now, I'll be honest with you, even after doing this for a while, there are still moments I feel small, uncertain, and unsure if I measure up. And I've come to see that that is simply part of the being human and part of growing. It doesn't mean something is wrong with me. It means I'm still stretching towards something that matters to me. I imagine some of you feel that too right now. Now, that feeling isn't a sign to stop. It's often a sign that you're exactly where growth happens. Now, I think back to the first time I put myself out there publicly. I wanted it to be perfect before I would let anyone see it. What helped wasn't pressure, it was a community of people who reminded me that showing up imperfectly and authentically mattered more than waiting for flawless. They didn't push me out of the way. They walked with me until I found my own way through, and I'm grateful for that still. Now, what do you want for yourself? So I'll ask you again what I ask the people I work alongside with. What matters to you right now? What are you working towards, and what kind of support would help you get there? Find people who see your strengths and hold space for your struggles. People who walk beside you, not ahead of you. That's not just how growth happens. It's how it lasts. Being here today, doing this work, is one version of the life I'm building, and I recommit to it every day, not because I've arrived, but because the work of growing is ongoing for all of us. So, who here has been persistent even when it was hard? Who here has stayed open to learning even when it was uncomfortable? Who here has leaned on community even when it felt vulnerable to ask? If that's you, you're already doing the work. You don't need to become someone new to unlock your potential. You already carry it. Today is simply an invitation to trust it a little more and to keep going, one honest step at a time. Thank you for joining me Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.